Hey, what's up? It's Paul from Guitar World, and I'm here in Nazareth, Pennsylvania at the Martin Guitar Factory. Really stoked to be here. This is a first look at a brand new line that Martin is launching at the NAMM show. So I haven't seen it, this is my first time. It's called the Modern Deluxe series, and I have Tim from Martin about to show me these brand new acoustics. So without further ado, Tim, show it to me.
Hey Paul, how you doing?
Tim, how are you?
I'm very good.
It's almost Christmas and he comes bearing gifts. Look at that. So this is the new Modern Deluxe.
New Modern Deluxe.
Incredibly attractive. My first impression, of course, is I'm going right for the bridge.
So you noticed immediately the red dots in our
Yes.
liquid metal bridge pins.
So tell me about that.
Okay, so these are a new bridge pin we've been using for about a year or two now. This is the first time, though, that they have a dot in them.
Okay.
These happen to be our bone color dot.
Mm-hmm.
We have other colors, chrome, gold, and Turkish emery, which is kind of like an ebony. But the cool part is it's a new material that is titanium alloy, but the way it's produced leaves the material amorphous, which means it doesn't absorb energy. It actually reflects most of the energy that goes into it.
So the advantage is I'm getting a little bit more volume out of these.
That's right.
Out of these as well.
Volume, and also compared to other metal bridge pins that are out on the market, they don't lose anything on the low end. So they retain the richness of the guitar, but overall increases the output and tonality, which is really good.
Any benefits on sustain or anything like that?
Yeah, sustain goes up as well.
As well?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Below that, which you can't see,
Okay.
is a composite bridge plate, and it's carbon fiber with a middle of Adirondack spruce. So very thin carbon fiber strips as a sandwich between Adirondack. Makes the whole bridge plate lighter than maple and stiffer. So again, adding some tonality to the instrument and some structural integrity.
And I notice also that you have these gold frets.
The nice part about them, beside the color, so it's a nice subtle gold, nothing garish. But what's really cool is that they're a little bit harder than a stock fret wire. Not as hard as stainless steel, so it's right in the middle, which is great.
So you get basically the benefits of being able to have a longer lasting fret, and it also giving you the same sort of feel as your original fret.
That's correct.
That's nice. Now I also noticed that this guitar is incredibly lightweight.
Yeah, and that's
What is that?
in part due to the truss rod. So we're using our brand new titanium two-way truss rod.
Wow.
And that's about 64% lighter than the steel two-way truss rod.
And I won't be able to wear it out when I'm trying to adjust my own neck.
That's correct, yeah.
That's a good thing.
It's very durable. The other thing that's kind of both striking but yet not in your face is the color of the top.
Yes.
Which is all natural. There's no aging toner on it.
Right.
Because it's a VTS torrefied Sitka spruce top. But we upgraded the bracing to Adirondack spruce. So it has the dryness of an old guitar sound, yet the punch with the Adirondack bracing. Now, in addition to the OM28, we have a D18.
Okay.
We have a D28.
Okay.
We have a triple O28.
That's
so
great.
there's plenty to pick
You covered
from.
all the major food groups, looks like.
That's true.
That's
yeah.
great. And I also noticed the other one, more important thing I should notice is that the neck shape on this is considerably different from the OM I have.
And the barrel shape is attributed to one of our old models, which is an OM45 Deluxe. It's here in the museum. We noticed as soon as we purchased that guitar that it had a unique neck shape. It's super comfortable. So we borrowed that shape for these Modern Deluxe.
Well, I'm already loving this model, so I can tell you that. I mean, it's really great. Beautifully intonated. So let me I'm going to swap guitars. I just want to take a look at that guitar, just in comparison. And of course, this is all the mahogany. So let's see. Obviously, it'll probably have a different.
So that's even
sound.
lighter in weight too. Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Much more firmer mid-range on this one. Now, the same thing as you said, this is the same liquid
metal bridge pins.
metal bridge pins.
Right. I don't know if you noticed the logo. First time in abalone inlaid pearl in a 1933 logo. So it's one of those obscure logos they used for a couple years back in the 30s. So it's very elegant, very swoopy, and we thought it was a nice touch to add to this guitar.
That's cool. Well, this is very exciting, and I can't wait for a lot of other people to see what you guys just came out with. This is wonderful.